Everybody wants it, but not everybody's going to get it. I'm Dom Jackson, David A. Media, and this is the 7 Day Scoop Show, my weekly show where I document my career decisions that I'm making. Your ventures trying to pursue, where I use my ventures and my stories to motivate and teach you. This is week number 4 of me running the van, Car Keys Express, in the process of getting my van in my qualifying week saga this week right now. So last week, it was week number 3, feeling really hot. I did not hit the goal, so I gotta get 1,000 points within the week time frame. We finished at 680, and it hurts, but it also, like, it is what it is. The biggest issue, so I had a great realization of skill set and a great realization of like what the issue is and what's happening in between. So the last day, people ended up calling out, so I ended up working by myself. I ended up doing 200 points to myself. So the goal was 10, I did 200 alone. But the actual skill set is being able to do it with a team. So like, it's like knowing how to understand how to get people the best out of people. And that's the real thing. So like, if I had it by myself, I think I'd be fine, to be honest, because like I can do, and I did everything, servicing and everything. Like I serviced all those keys. So I did, 200 by myself. But the only way to really get to that next stage of doing past 1,000, to do 1,200, 15, you need a team. That's what this business is all about, and that's why I am trying to do this, for the scaling opportunity of it. So, I was watching this video from Ramosi with this clip right here.
Think about this. Many people say they want to be in the top 1% or 0.1% or even 0.01%, but saying that has zero bearing on whether it happens. Achievement comes from actions, not aspirations. So let's get real. To be the top 1%, you need to enter a room of 100 people and leave number 1. To be the top 0.1%, you need to enter a room of 1,000 people, like a local high school, and leave number 1. To be the top 0.01%, you need to enter an arena of 10,000 people and leave number 1. Think about it, a stadium. And in a battle to the death in that stadium, you have to come out on top. You beat everyone, not almost everyone, everyone. And so if you have the goal to be in the top 0.01%, do you think that you can live a normal life? Do you think that you can keep the same friends? Do you think that you can keep the same hobbies? Do you think you can stay up late and sleep in on weekends? Do you think that you don't have to sacrifice what average people care about? Do you think that they will support you when you start to pass them? Do you think anyone will think this is healthy, balanced, or logical? No. And they're right. But it doesn't matter.
Listening to him talk to that, I was like, once again, it's just a reminder that like you need to do more volume to get better. And I'm not putting enough time in the time where I'm like not in the field getting better. I get here like 8 a.m. and I'll leave 6:37 depending on the day. So relatively long day, but then there's like, I got an hour commute time. But still some time I can put in at work afterwards to get better. I just haven't been doing that at the level that I need to get to the next stage. So that's like what that next little tweak is. And there's like 2 things to really focus on. Well, there's a lot of things to focus on. It's a business, it's always about growing and progressing. But as far as getting to that next level, I need to be able to perform at the same sales level while leading other people. And I'm also getting less sales because, like, let's just say, let's say we get 20 people that need a key that day. And let's say I can close 10 of them. But if I'm doing something else, my other guy can only close 3. So that means we only have a potential of 13 closes throughout the day. But if I'm not going after those people who are doing the 10 and he's doing them, or she's doing them, then like that person's only gonna get their 3. And I'm gonna only get like 7 out of that. So it ends up being like a 10 total or something. Like that's like the general framework that I'm using. Like you have to be able to have your other person be as strong as you, or at least close to. So I have to also get myself to being able to close that 13 out of 20 myself, so that this person can still get their reps in to get their 3, and we can still hit the goal. So that's like the discrepancy of where I am, where I need to be, as far as going from that, being that 1 out of 100 person to that 1 out of 1,000 person to that 1 out of 10,000 person. And you can pick what level you want to stop at, but the goal is just to grow and get to the highest level I can be. But that's like the next set of things I'm working on. Now, skill set wise, I am finding that I'm like learning how to read people, like what things they can do. Like for instance, for this week, I'm training somebody right now, and brand new, but like I have them work on certain parts of the close. In the beginning, I usually just teach them how to like say hi to people the right way and bring them over, and show them how to look up a key and then show them, and I'll close it for them. But then like I had some new people that like they close on their own. They could they could do the whole process by themselves. They had sales background, sales experience, so they have an idea of how the curve of how everything works. So it's cool to see that and be able to read that, like, okay, this person, I don't spend a lot of time on teaching the foundations of what a sale looks like because they have sales experience. It was an easier process. So like that's another thing in my brain for recruiting in the future. People that have worked in sales before already understand how to do it. And it was cool because I was showing him the pitch and he like already had the cadence set up. I just had to tell him what words to put in, which I was like, this is like goddamn amazing. As opposed to 2 weeks ago when I had somebody with no sales experience, I had to teach him how to like talk and have like a cadence with it. When you're doing a sales transfer of energy, so you have to like flow into it, you know, it's like a song and it ends off with the close at the end. But if you don't know how to write like the notes in the beginning, it's kind of like it's like, yeah, and you can do this, and this. And just being able to see that the discrepancy between two different people and knowing how much easier to train someone who's already been through it, it just like, it's up. So I'm going through my management curve now, and it's good. Like I shat the bed the first week, being week 4 now, it's just like, okay, because when I open up, like I don't have like, there's no like, I'm everything. And now I'm more comfortable making the decisions now too. The biggest thing now over this weekend, next set of October to get this qualification done is learning how to figure out what someone needs to get them to be the best version of them that day and that week, and then figuring out how to keep myself at a better level so I can advance everyone. Everyone's doing better when I'm doing better. So the better I do, the better they do, because they see what's possible. But being able to do that with everyone here and maintain everything, it's like that's the game. And that's the game we're actually inside the field. So it's a process. I'm enjoying it, taking one step at a time, but you get there day by day.